Ever wondered what are the worst places to live in the United States? Today, we're diving into a countdown that's a bit on the darker side. We'll be exploring the 6 cities that, based on crime rates, safety, and quality of life, rank as the worst places to reside in the United States. It's going to be a journey through statistics and facts that might surprise you. Rest assured, these cities may not be the best for living, but they do have their own unique charm. Starting our countdown at number 6, we have Memphis, Tennessee. Known for its vibrant music scene and mouth-watering cuisine, Memphis also sadly holds a less desirable title, the most dangerous city in America. With a population of over 600,000 residents, Memphis has an overall crime rate that is a staggering 237% higher than the national average. That's close to 8,000 crimes per 100,000 people. The city has an alarmingly high violent crime rate, too. In the year 2022 alone, there were over 15,000 instances of violent crime. This includes 289 murders, over 2,000 robberies, and a staggering 12,000-plus incidents of assault. The violent crime rate is 652% higher than the national average. So, with a crime rate 237% higher than the national average, Memphis kicks off our list. Moving on to number 5, we find ourselves in St. Louis, Missouri. This city, with its population of 239,210, has a crime rate that surpasses the national average by a staggering 234%. There are about 7,847 crimes per 100,000 people, making it one of the most crime-ridden cities in the United States. In the year 2023 alone, they reported 6,112 violent crimes and a whopping 17,396 property crimes. Among these violent crimes were 264 incidents of murder, 1,246 incidents of robbery, and 4,280 incidents of assault. With a 1 in 50 chance of becoming a victim of a violent crime, St. Louis lands at number 5. Coming in at number 4, we have Little Rock, Arkansas. The largest city in the state, Little Rock is home to over 200,000 residents. But size doesn't equate to safety in this case. In fact, Little Rock has one of the highest violent crime rates in the entire United States. We're talking about a crime rate that is a staggering 209% higher than the national average. That's over 7,000 crimes for every 100,000 residents. The violent crime rate? It's sky high at nearly 400% above the national average. In the year 2022 alone, there were 79 reported murders. That's a murder rate 144% higher than the nation as a whole. And property crime, it's not any better, a whopping 174% higher than the rest of the U.S. With a crime rate 209% higher than the rest of the country, Little Rock takes the 4th spot. Next up, at number 4, we have Baton Rouge, Louisiana. With a population of over 227,000, Baton Rouge is the 2nd largest city in Louisiana. But with size comes a heightened crime rate. Baton Rouge's crime rate is a staggering 196% higher than the national average, with 6,880 incidents per 100,000 residents. Now let's talk about violent crime. Baton Rouge has a violent crime rate of 1,028 crimes per 100,000 residents. That's 178% more dangerous than your average American city. And it doesn't stop there. The murder rate is 128% higher than the national average, with 29.1 homicides per 100,000 people. Property crime is also a significant issue. Baton Rouge's property crime rate is nearly 200% higher than the rest of the country, with 5,852 incidents per 100,000 residents. With a crime rate 196% higher than the national average, Baton Rouge secures the 4th spot. Taking the 2nd spot, we have Oakland, California. Known for its vibrant art scene and beautiful architecture, Oakland unfortunately also has a reputation for its high crime rate. With a population of over 400,000, Oakland's crime rate is a staggering 6,459 per 100,000 residents. This alarming figure places Oakland at a daunting 175% higher than the national average and 150% higher than the rest of California. In the year 2022 alone, the city reported 5,714 violent incidents. This included 103 instances of murder, 2,515 robberies, and 2,730 assaults. Much of this violence can be traced back to gang activity, a persistent issue in the city. With a crime rate 175% higher than the national average, Oakland lands at number 2. And finally, the worst place to live in the United States is Albuquerque, New Mexico. This city, home to over 500,000 people, grapples with a high crime rate of 6,356 incidents per 100,000 people. This makes Albuquerque a staggering 171% more dangerous than the national average. In the year 2022 alone, Albuquerque reported 7,552 violent crimes. This included 80 chilling instances of murder, 1,439 robberies, and an overwhelming 5,592 assaults. The chance of becoming a victim of such violent crime in Albuquerque is unfortunately as high as 1 in 75. In addition to violence, property crime is a significant issue. Over 5,000 burglaries, 18,131 thefts, and an alarming 4,965 incidents of vehicle theft were recorded in the same year. With a crime rate 171% more dangerous than the national average, Albuquerque tops our list. So, there you have it, the 6 worst places to live in the United States. We've journeyed through Memphis with its alarming crime rate, St. Louis with its high risk of falling victim to a crime, Little Rock's unsettling violent crime rate, Baton Rouge's dauntingly high crime figures, Oakland's consistent ranking as one of the most dangerous cities, and Albuquerque's worryingly high crime statistics. Remember, these cities may have high crime rates, but they also have unique aspects that make them what they are.